that are just a little bit fun. They're really exciting. But I wish, like, if I had this, though, I'd totally pass it up. Think about that. If you really were financially free, if you really had that life that you dream of having, you probably can't be doing half the things you're doing right now. You probably can't hang out with your homie just because you guys grew up. You took baths together. Because that's something that you like. But think about what you love. You love connecting with like-minded individuals. You love surrounding yourself with people that have the same dreams as you. You love connecting with people that are going to push you into become the greatest version of yourself. You love that. So are you willing to give up the things that you like for the things that you love? That's what you got to do. It's not always as easy. Because, one thing that really hit me when I realized that sometimes you got to give up the good things, I looked at this picture that was going viral on the internet. And it was a picture of Jesus with this little girl right in front of Jesus. And Jesus had his hand out. And she had this little teddy bear in her hand. And Jesus was like, had his hand out, like, let me get that real quick. And this girl was like, I love this, Jesus, but I like it. But then I looked at the picture a little bit more closely. And I looked behind Jesus' back. He had a bigger bear. He had a bigger bear behind his back. The little girl didn't see it. She was saying, Jesus, I like this bear. I like it. But, you got to trust sometimes. You got to trust the journey. Sometimes you can't take that baggage with you when you climb into the top. Sometimes when you climb in the mountain, you can't take everything with you. A lot of us got closets full of clothes we don't even wear no more. You can't take that to the mountaintop. You got to get one suitcase, maybe one backpack, and only put the things you love in it. And you got to leave those things you like behind. So when I saw that picture of Jesus and that girl, I realized that, hey, I do got that bear that I like right now. But I don't got the bear that I love. But I'm willing to give up that little bear because I trust God. I trust that thing that I'm going to receive for giving up these little things that I like, the things that I love, they're on their way. But trust me, if you don't empty your pockets right now of all the things that you like, there's no more room in your pockets, guys, for those things that you love. There's no room. On this flight, you only get one carry-on. So choose wisely. So, I just want to talk about giving up to go up, guys. It's a deep concept. It's real easy to say. A lot of people say it, but have you really thought about it deep? Think about it, leadership-wise. Yeah, you like the fame. Yeah, you like the dollars. But sometimes when you hit a certain rank in this business, Pearl to be exact, you can't even rank up by yourself. You can't even go up by yourself. Now you got to give up again to go up. Now you got to give up your talent. Now you got to give up your skill set of recruiting all day, every day. I could personally enroll all day. But when I realized when I hit Pearl, I could not literally hit Sapphire until I gave up that talent and started passing it on to my team. Sometimes that's what giving the go up means. Sometimes it means giving up, recruiting people and getting those quick 25s. So you can go up and you can start getting those 35s. Them cycles, baby. Sometimes it's like that. Sometimes you got to look at it a little deeper, y'all. You got to really start thinking about, what do I like right now? What do I really love? Who do I really want to spend my time with? You only got 24 hours in a day. That's it. So sometimes you got to give up those things that, are wasting some of your hours. So you can go up and get something else. Level up. When you got that time freedom, you can go back to those things. You can go back. One of those quotes that people always say, if you love something, give it out. Give it away. Because if it was meant to be, if it was meant for you, it'll come back. It'll come back. But I promise you, if you leave those friends right now that aren't helping you level up, and you make it to the top, and you realize, like, wait, I don't even want to hang out with Billy no more. Billy not even that, like, all we did was just chill. All we did was just chill. I like chilling with Luke. I like chilling with Jamie. Because they're all about cycles. They're about positivity. They're about lifting me up. And they make me feel good when I'm around them. That's what you love. So give up what you like so you can get more of those things. And it goes deep, guys. And I wanted to sit here and give you knowledge all day because I literally can preach on and on and on. But picture this real quick. You're climbing up a mountain, a real mountain. You're literally climbing it, and that's what the success is right here. You're climbing this mountain, and at the very top is your financial freedom. But guess what you can't take with you? All the stuff in your past. You might get one backpack, but think about it, that's still going to weigh you down if you pack it too much. Some people love the things that they like a little bit too much. So they're trying to stuff their backpack. They're trying to get their carry-on with all the things in it. They're trying to get those little whatnots. I'm not even going to remember those when I'm at the top. I'm not even going to remember those little things. Because I'm so in the moment, I'm so in the now, that stuff is in my closet, baby. We out here. So you got to remember, give up to go up. Are you willing to get on those hour-long calls with your people that aren't even executive yet? Are you willing to give up an hour of sleep so you can connect with somebody in your downline that needs to speak to you? They need to borrow your belief tonight. But are you willing to give that up so you can go up? Are you willing to, give up a little bit of sleep, a little bit of rest? Sometimes you got to get 2 hours, 3 hours of sleep a night. Success is not always the prettiest thing in the beginning, but there's beauty in the struggle. And when you guys realize that, you start to look at this business a little bit differently. You start to realize that the growth is what you love the most. The money is just a byproduct. It's not even about the money. Because once you got enough of that, it's just coming. It's just coming. That's that delayed gratification for you. But you got to be willing to give up those little things that you like for those things that you love, everybody. So make a list. Make a list of things you like. Then make another list and make the things that you love on that list. And then focus more on the things you love. And leave those things that you like in the past. So when you get that financial freedom, maybe you can look at that list again and you can start deciphering what things do I actually really like. Because I promise you, you might not even want any of that stuff you listed on your like list. But you probably got all the stuff you got on your love. So I love you guys. Appreciate you all for being on this call. Let's go do something different to get something different. If you want things in your life to change, you got to change things in your life. You can't be the same person you are right now if you truly want to be the successful version of yourself. You're going to have to change. But you can become greater. Change isn't always bad. Love you guys. Luke, I'm passing off to you, brother.
Leo, thank you very much, my man. You always get me fired up, dude. You can see why he's at where he's at. It's a simple mindset, and when you think about it, it really just makes sense. It's like if you want to work out and, have the best physique in the world, you can't hang around, 5 people that are, way overweight, that eat Cheetos every single day and sit there and eat, play video games and, drink pop, right? You just can't do that. And if you want to go out there and be the best, athlete in the world, you can't hang around with a bunch of people where all they do is sit back and smoke cigarettes or whatever they do or whatever, right? You just can't do that. It just doesn't make sense. It's literally illogical. And so the idea is that if you want to go find massive success, you want to go out there and be something big. And from a financial perspective, if you do what everyone else does, you're going to get what everyone else gets, right? The friends that hit you up for just, hey, let's go kick it and let's all, go and, let's go party, or they hit you up to go drink, they hit you up to go smoke, or they hit you up to do this, and they hit you up to do that. They're probably people that you shouldn't keep in your life. They're probably people who aren't helping you get to where you want to be. And so my biggest piece of advice to you guys is just think about what is holding you back. Think about a couple things where if you just eliminated this 1 or 2 things from your life, just 1 or 2 bad habits, and you just eliminated them, and you would replace them with good habits, right? So it's not like you don't hang out with anybody anymore. It's just rather than hanging out with people that party all the time, you hang out with people that talk about success principles, right? And here's the thing, too, is that it's not like you have to give up having fun. It's not like you have to give up that. It's more the sense that you just have to go out there and redefine what fun is to you. You can go have fun. You can go hang out. I know a lot of you guys are young. Go do those things. But the biggest key is simply going out there and changing the topic of conversation. Observe what people think about, or observe what people talk about. Their words are precursors to their life. Whatever they speak about, they will bring about every single time. People that are talking about the party, people that are talking about negative things, people that are talking about, how bad the world is, or people that are talking about just BS, celebrity gossip, whatever. That is toxic. That will never get you to where you want to be, and you want to get as far away from those people as possible. People that talk about success principles, people that talk about, what it takes to go make it, people that talk about the future, people that talk about what they're doing, be around those types of people. And let me tell you that those types of people are everywhere. And if you're somewhere right now and you're like, well, I understand it, but I don't have any friends like that. I don't have anyone like that. I didn't either when I started. That's why I had to go out there and find them, right? I had to go out there and find them. And how do you find them? You just go introduce yourself to people. Put yourself out there. Take a risk. Go out there and say hello to someone new. Make a new friend. Give someone a compliment today. Just go out there and be friendly, and you will attract naturally the people that are supposed to be in your life. If you become that person of success, if you become that person who talks about those types of things, and that's what you create your conversation about, naturally you're going to attract to yourself other people that think the same way. Trust me, I saw it happen. I went from being the only kid at Michigan State University, doing these things and having to separate myself from all my friends to actually going out there and having a group of individuals that think the same way that I do. Where, now if you talk about celebrity gossip, you're the weird one. If you're talking about stuff that doesn't matter, you're the weird one, right? That's the kind of groups you want to get into. And if it's not there, like I said, create them. The key is this, is rather than becoming a product of your environment, you just got to make your environment a product of you. Choose who you want to be. Choose what your life's going to be like, and then just start living accordingly. So with that, guys, Leo, thank you so much for hopping on. I appreciate you taking the time, and every single one of you guys, I appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day.